Hello and welcome to Cody's Radio Workshop Bitesize edition. This was born in around 1991 at a cost price then of £56.52. It is the TestLab Auto Range Capacitance Meter, catalogue number CM3300. As I say, spotted it, liked the idea of it because it's different. It's probably one of the earliest versions, really, of the modern peak. So it's arrived, I have checked it out, and I'm just going to share with you what it is and what it does, and its capabilities, really. It can go from 0.1 picofarads to 99.9 millifarads, which is quite a range, really, because this is more capable in some senses than this. This will not read any of the picofarad stuff. It just can't do it. Its brain can't cope with it. But this can. We've got the on and off button, the hold switch, we've got the speaker post terminals, and we've got the 4mm banana plugs. You can zero it here. Has a fuse in the back. It is mains powered with a transformer, which I might put a socket on the back so that it can be mains powered, but also add the option of a battery. Looking at the front of it, we've got the 3-digit display. It's got an over range indicator, and we've got the millifarad, microfarad, nanofarad and picofarad. So let's switch it on. There we go. Nice, isn't it? Nice bright display on there, and it's waiting for something to be applied to either the posts or the banana plugs. Ooh, that was interesting. Put my fingers on there. Let's see, I am reading in the nanofarad range for 15 nanofarads, 23 nanofarads. That's just with my fingers on there. So, I'll test first on the peak, and I have a capacitor here. Obviously it doesn't matter which way around you get the polarity. 99 microfarads. So I'll take it off the peak and I'll pop it into the spring-loaded speaker post. 99.2 or 99.3. So it's not a bus ride away, and that's quite acceptable. The one thing that this doesn't cover is the ESR. But I quite like this as a permanent bench feature. So I'll pop that one there, and we'll grab another one and test it on the peaky first. I am still learning about this new gadget. 94.4. And pop it onto the TestLab. 94.4. Pop that one there. Grab one more. When I'm testing something to check its accuracy, 3 times is a charm. 94.4 again. And on the TestLab, 94.4, so absolutely bang on what you would expect. That is one brand of capacitor. I also tested it with an axial, which is a 330 microfarad at 16 volts, and the peak says 342.2. And the TestLab says 347. So there's a little bit of a difference there. That might be something to do with the technologies of the capacitor. So then I moved on and I chose another capacitor, which is according to the peak, 95.4. And on the test lab, 95.7. So they're not a bus ride apart. You know, they're quite close together. I can tweak this on the inside, and I will get round to that in a moment, because there's not an awful lot in the box. So I will move the P key out of the way. Do hope that everybody's keeping well and you're managing to keep some sort of sanity and keeping busy, keeping active. They are strange times, and you know, things like this really do make the old grey matter work a little bit. I have looked this up, the test lab meter, and I can find very little about it. There's one real reference to it and a magazine advert for the original price, which was in March 91. As I say, that was £56.52. So I've unscrewed this already just to make it easier, and what we've got in there is a transformer and a lovely clean circuit board. This is still switched on, by the way, but I shan't be sticking my fingers inside. Lots of ICs, lots of transistors, and most importantly we've got the adjustment pots. I haven't really had a dabble with those yet, but I will be doing, just to try and absolutely calibrate this to the peak. We're just popping that back together. I'll pop the screws back into that later. It also has the data hold ability, so if I pop that on there, press the data hold, so it must be holding, yeah, it's holding the scale, so that is staying on microfarads. I'm guessing that is so that you don't have to, yeah, it's instant because it's on that scale. So when, I suppose when you're batch testing caps which are in the microfarad range, let's just try it on the binding posts, it's pretty instant rather than having to wait for it to work out whether it's microfarads, nanofarads, millifarads or picofarads. That is pretty instant. I like that. I've worked out what the data hold mode switch does. It's not a data hold, it's a mode hold, so it holds the microfarad, millifarad, nanofarad and picofarad in the same position. So that's quite handy, I like it. And the on and off switch. Yeah, so there we go. That is the TestLab Auto Range Capacitance Meter. A bite-size production from the Cody's Radio Workshop. Thanks very much for watching. If you've liked what you've seen, click like. If you haven't liked what you've seen, click like. If you are a subscriber, thank you. If you're not a subscriber, thank you, because I'm sure you will be. I have other things to bring to the bench. The next things will be things that I've already addressed over the last week or 2 weeks, and I will just do perhaps a show and tell for the things that I've already fixed, and there are some different things in there, some quirky things. So again, thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.